Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Talik Valentine. This is my man Jorge Javi. In this forum, we discuss all aspects of relationships: mental, physical, emotional, total package. This forum is for the grown and sexy. It is not for the faint of heart. With that being said, welcome to Matters of the Heart.
And today's topic: is it okay to stay in a relationship if you no longer love your partner or are in love with your partner?
Well, 50% of marriages today, in today's society, end in divorce. 30% of the ones that don't get a divorce stay basically because they feel that's their only solution.
Okay.
Me personally, I think it's okay to stay in a relationship if both parties agree with that arrangement. But if you feel that you want to avoid the unhappiness of staying, leave.
So now, what kind of relationship are we talking about? Are we talking about just a regular relationship or marriage? Because it is different.
Oh, it is different. My man Flirt, we had a discussion about this the other day when I first told him what the topic was going to be. I was talking relationships, he was talking marriage.
Okay.
It ain't that easy when you marry somebody and you don't love them no more.
It is.
No,
It is. You can walk out just as fast as you can walk out of a regular boyfriend girlfriend relationship.
But if you were boyfriend girlfriend, you can walk out. There is no, unless y'all have kids together, there is nothing keeping you there. There's no more ties. There's nothing. If y'all are married and you decide to walk out, there's a bill that comes with that.
No, no. I didn't say there was no repercussions.
Okay, you're checking.
But I'm just saying, but it's just as easy to walk out. You can walk. There's nothing holding you in that physical house. That's all I'm saying.
Nah. You can walk out anytime you want to. Everybody has a breaking point. Once you reach yours, go.
Now, that's not to say that it's right or wrong. This is not a judgment thing. We're no experts on any one topic. Again, we just share our experiences, our opinions with you guys. I'm not Dr. Jorge. This isn't Dr.
Oh, he's a doctor. We're doctors in our own right, but that's a whole other conversation.
Not a claim that I'm making, but anyway. So there is different situations. There's different, walking out isn't always the best thing to do in every situation. I will admit. But while 50% of marriages do end in divorce, 60% of second marriages end in divorce. 70% of third marriages end in divorce.
I'm not doing it. This ain't baseball. You got one strike.
We're not talking about your marriage. We're not talking about your situation. We're talking about just in general. No. We're just talking about in general. And the reason I said that is because a lot of times we think that walking away is the right thing to do, when the next one could be just as risky, if not even more riskier. And not only that, but what that says to me is that it's not necessarily the other person that's the problem. I think that demon, whatever is going on with you, the reason you think you should leave, and I'm not saying nobody has a right to leave. That there's not a certain situation. Certainly, if there's any kind of abuse going on, you should automatically get some help, get some distance. But I mean, other than the obvious abuse and anything like that, I do think that if you leave one relationship, going to the next one, whatever is haunting you or whatever is causing you to want to leave is going to continue to follow you until you deal with
Not
it.
necessarily. Not
Okay.
necessarily.
So let's talk about it.
The topic is it okay to leave a relationship if you no longer love your partner?
If you're no longer in love with your partner.
Yeah. It's not, it's okay to leave a relationship if you're just fed up with a person. Or it's alright to leave a relationship if your partner refuses to continue to put up with your bullshit. It's different.
Yeah.
If you don't love someone anymore, for whatever the reason is, you have fallen out of love with a person. First thing you need to do is let that person know. Listen, I don't love you anymore. I'm not in love with you anymore. And staying in this relationship is wearing me down and sucking the life out of me. So it's time to go our separate ways. You have to have that conversation. Now, people stay in relationships even though they're no longer in love with each other for different reasons. They may have young children together.
Mm-hmm.
They may have property and assets together.
Yep.
Maybe they just don't want to go out there and hit the dating scene again.
Yeah.
Maybe they just feel like, I don't love this person, but that's still one of my best friends. I'm just saying, I ain't talking about me. I'm just saying people and just things I've read.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do agree that the foundation that you build when you are in love, and we're going to talk about the phrase "in love" because I think that's something different. But the foundation that you build when you are in love or in that season is important.
He called it a season, like it's wintertime.
Because in love, I don't believe that in love is a real thing. I think that's a feeling. I think that's that feeling of euphoria that eventually wears out.
It is. Not all the time. If you put in the work in that you put in to fall in love, once you fall in love, if you put in that same word to stay in love, everything will work. People, that's the misconception people have. People feel like I did the work to get you. Now I can just chill and rest on my laurels. You can't do that with relationships.
But no, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was, I mean, no matter what kind of foundation you build, if you come home one too many times and dinner isn't cooked, like after a 12, 13-hour shift, or you leave your clothes on the floor just enough times, that whole in love feeling might wear out for a few minutes. You know what I mean? There might be an argument that ensues at some point or another where that feeling of euphoria isn't there. That's all I'm saying.
If you let a relationship end because you
Not end. No.
If you let the euphoria of being in love end because you came home from work after a hard shift, then they ain't done. Or he left his clothes in the corner on the floor too many times. You wasn't really in love in the beginning. You was in lust. You was something, but you weren't in love. I heard the saying when I was young, love conquers all. And I've seen situations in been in situations that the only thing I had going on was the fact that I loved that person. That person was in love with me. And that got us through some shit. You know what I mean? So I can say, if you in love with somebody and y'all keep putting the key to a relationship, a healthy, happy relationship, is you have to, I'm looking at the screen and say this time. You have to put that time in. And like y'all dated and courted each other and boo loved on the phone and all that in the beginning to win each other's hearts. Now that you have my heart and I have yours, we need to continue that same shit.
I get that, but life sometimes gets in the way. Your job will get in the way. You're changing shift. It's a plethora of things that could get in the way. It's ideal to listen every Friday night and Saturday night. You and I gonna have date night, and you can make all these plans, but life does get in the way. My mom is sick. I got to go to Texas this week. Because you hold it down for a minute, or or your father's not doing well. You gotta go to Puerto Rico for a month. Anything. I'm just talking
Yeah,
about.
why doesn't got to be? You must be talking personally.
No. I'm just talking about anything. Don't get me started. I get.
I'm listening to what you're saying. Like he giving out real life examples of shit. But
No, because these are the things that kind of happen. You may say, "Listen, well, what you did together, you got to keep doing it." Keep doing it.
That's life. You may have planned to go out to dinner Tuesday night, and Tuesday morning you get a phone call saying your child just got ran over by a car. Fuck dinner.
Right, but what you were talking about is ideal. You got to keep doing the same thing that you did together. But sometimes that's ideal and it's not a real deal because life does get in the way sometimes. When we were dating, we could have been hanging out every Friday night, every Saturday night. We could have been watching movies on Tuesdays, but you had to start having kids. Now things change a little bit. Anything, whatever. What I'm not talking about, bro. That's just an example. Anything could happen. Anything could get in the way.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Nothing's gonna stay the same.
However, it's the little things that count. It's the little things that count. Let's say you home all day. Mm-hmm. Your wife should have to come home and cook. If there's something in there to cook, she should not have to come home and cook dinner. And she done 12 hours shift for the day. There's nothing wrong when she come in the door. She's been on her feet all day at work. Come home, that she got ugly feet. I don't know about your lady, but massage her feet for her. Okay. Wake up, make her breakfast in bed. It's the little things. If you home, wake up and fix him breakfast in bed. It go both ways. Right. It's the little things. It's not always about going out, spending money and all that, buying expensive gifts. It's the little things to show somebody you care.
I agree.
And when people don't do that, people tend to fall out of love in their relationships. They feel like, well, you don't care about me. Then what? You should never make your significant other, whether it's your man, your lady, whatever your cup of tea is, whatever your situation is, you should never make your significant other feel undesired and unwanted. Ever.
True. I agree with you.
So ultimately, they're like, is it me or is it you? And they'll go out there in the world to find out.
Yeah. I want to.
I'm not, let me put the disclaimer out there. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about in general.
Right.
Put that out there. I want misconception come across.
And I've also talked to couples that have been married 30, 40 years, and they also have said, listen, there are going to be times when you're not in love. You're not going to be in love all the time. And that's why I said what I said before, that's a feeling, and it does come and it does go like any other feeling.
Yeah, but if y'all are 30, 40 years together, or whatever time y'all got together, if you let something that minute make you stop loving to the point of you want to leave, something wrong.
You missed the point. When I was talking about the clothes being on the floor, the dinner not being cooked, I'm not talking about that one night you came in and that's it. I'm out. What? You didn't make dinner. I'm gone. I'm not talking about no. But I'm not talking just about that. I'm talking about that. The garbage was gone. Whatever. It could one thing on top of another. They're all just examples. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you an example.
Go ahead.
I was waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. No, 5 o'clock in the morning. At the time I was working at Cablevision. Mm-hmm. I worked at 7 to 3. Mm-hmm. Cablevision downtown. I would get off work, change my clothes, shoot to Jersey City. I had school from 7 to 9 to 10. Now, it didn't make no sense for me to leave where I was working and to go all the way back home. To leave home and even further go to Jersey City when I'm damn near in Jersey City when I leave my job. Right. I might walk around downtown chilling, see my people down there, hang out with them for a minute. Maybe smoke blunt, you know what I mean? and then I would leave and go to school. I would get out of school in Jersey City to the 10 o'clock bus, 10:30 bus. I got my class at 10 o'clock, I got 10:30 bus. Catch 2 buses back home. Or a train in the bus back home, whichever way. Walk in the door, there's nothing cooked. And you've been home all day. And somebody yell. I go ordering food on the way home. Because when I go in there and start cooking, I'm hungry. I would hear, can you make me some too? I just was like,
oh man.
So I'd be nice and do it. So I got hit through the game. I would eat out on my way home.
Right. I remember that.
Come home. I'm chilling now. I'm gonna get ready for bed. And you not gonna cook? Oh, I ate on the way home. You ain't bring me none? Being that you didn't cook, I didn't think you was hungry. That was an everyday thing, but it wasn't the point I was gonna leave. I still loved her. But she used to do things that I thought was illegal. Oh boy. You ain't have to cook it, but you want you doing it like that. But I'm saying that to say, things happen in relationships. Are you gonna fight through it? Or you gonna give up?
Oh no, listen, no doubt. I understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. Some things definitely are worth fighting for. It depends on what it is, you know. Not everything is yo, I'm gonna fight for this situation. It's everything just isn't I'm gonna fight for it kind of situation.
Listen, if you're gonna fight for it, fight for it. Don't be in a position where you shadow boxing and you fighting by your damn self for a relationship. Feel me?
I do feel you.
It takes 2 people to fight. Y'all gotta do it together.
I heard that somewhere before.
But if you not gonna fight with the person, that means you shadow boxing. And if you shadow boxing, you'll never know if you're gonna win the fight or not.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But you train for the next fight? Like, make it make sense.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. Love is a powerful thing.
Yes. Agreed.
Love can make or break a person spiritually. Well, not spiritually, but they'll break their spirits.
Yes.
If you love someone, you truly love someone, let's be honest, you're going to deal with BS in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I think arguments are healthy in a relationship.
They can.
As long as they don't get disrespectful or violent.
Right, yeah.
A regular argument, I think that's good for a relationship because you get out the dirt.
Right.
And then after the fight, you got to make up.
Mm-hmm.
There's been times in my past where I used to start arguments just so we had to make up.
Well, I mean, I ain't
Fuck you, make steak for I wanted fried chicken tonight, man. There's always some shit with you. You can never get shit right.
Watch the microwave on 10.
You ain't closed the cabinet door. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm taller than you, so when I walk by the cabinet door open at night, I'm hitting my head and shit. Damn well I ain't touched that cabinet with my head. Then you reading the article like
Right.
And then don't forget the old school method. I'm gonna go see my shorty, man. Don't fight me. So you started arguing with your wife. But man, I need some air. I'm out of here, man.
Why you snore so loud?
Nerd. Why you peeing so loud? Yo, you doodling mad loud, yo. Doodle on the side of the toilet. You know what? Do you nasty ass. I'm out of here. Like, you walk the door like, yo, I'm on my way. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But if you love her, you gonna get it together.
Yeah.
Love will make you do some things and change your life. And you don't even realize you're doing it.
Stupid things.
No, I'm talking about for the good.
Some stupid things. Some stupid things.
On the flip side, sometimes you could love somebody and they do some shit that have you like, Lord Father God, give me strength. I love her. I don't wanna leave her.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I can't do this much longer, Lord.
Yeah.
You like. Once again, y'all, I'm not talking from personal experience. I'm just. Well, I ain't talking about personal experience, but nothing recent.
Because that's what we talk about, our experiences, our opinions.
Yeah. By the way, phone right here. Call in 908-588-1457. Once again, the number is 908-588-1457.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
So, what are some of the reasons you think are worth staying for? What I mean, if love is not there, what do you think some of the reasons are for staying there?
She got some banging ass twat. Head game is out of control.
Okay.
And make a nigga stay. Let's be honest, man. I'll do anything for some good head and some good box.
But listen, we're men. We can get it anywhere. We don't necessarily have to be home to get that.
You better be home to get that.
I'm just saying that's not.
I can't agree with that comment. That statement. I'm in a relationship. It's easy for a single person to say some shit like that. Person relationship cannot agree with that. I do not approve that message. What? I do not approve that message.
Why don't you ask me some questions? That's good. That's good. I was just testing it.
Oh, man.
Good one. You passed.
He said, you can get elsewhere. I heard that, but I'm not going to test the market. I'm good.
Yeah.
I got prime UADA beef at home. I ain't got to go outside and get a burger from no damn way. Fuck what you talking about.
Oh my God.
Hence the name Jorge.
Oh my God.
Nigga trying to start a revolution over here. Nah, this one will not be televised. Sorry.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So besides that, because okay. Hold on. I know that you're not staying just for some head and twat. I know you're not. I know there's some.
Not in this relationship.
Okay. All right. So tell me, what are some other things that you think are worth staying for? Because I'm going to tell you some of the things that I think. If you have a family, I'm going to try to work as hard as possible to work that out. I'm not going to want to leave.
I had 4 kids by somebody. We had to go out separate ways.
I hear that. I'm not saying every instance is the same. I'm talking about what I would do.
It's the reason I have 3 baby mothers. God bless them.
Wow.
2 of them.
Hold on. Wait. Time out. I initially asked you, what are some of the things that you would like to stay for? Or what do you think that you think, oh, hold on. And then I said, I'm going to give you some of mine. Now, my reasons aren't necessarily your reasons. I'm not.
Right below the past ammunition.
Yeah. So like I was saying, my opinion, like a family, you have kids together. I definitely think that's something that is worth fighting for.
I thought you were about to lift his leg and pee on that door. I was about to dive through everything and go over there and then go to war. As you were with it.
Like I said in the beginning, you built a good, firm foundation when you were in love, and now you have a great communication. You know what I mean? Your friendship is solid in that relationship. What?
Wait.
Oh, would I say something wrong? Like
no.
Oh, okay.
You kind of, sort of, contradicted something you say the last week, but wait.
No. I mean, if that's your friend and you in the relationship.
All right, y'all still in.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not giving you the reason why I would stay. Are you following this whole interview?
I'm going by what was said. I'm I'm going by what was said last week,
No,
but I misinterpreted it. My apologies.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyway, so y'all still in a relationship or whatever, and the love is gone, but you're still living together. This is some of the reasons to stay for in that relationship. So now give me some of yours.
Some people say for financial reasons.
Financial reasons, yes.
It's y'all sharing the bills in an apartment, house, whatever y'all move, whatever your dwelling is, you're sharing it. So the responsibility financially is even. Whereas if you living on your own, all of that coming out of your pocket.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have children together. Now, I ain't talking about your kids 15, 17, 19, 20. Nah, I'm talking about 5, 6, 3.
Right.
You might want to stay there, especially if you got sons. As a man, you got sons. You know, hear me. As a man with sons, you want to be there to teach your sons what a man is. Your daughter, you want to teach her, because a father's a daughter's first boyfriend. And girls tend to grow up and marry a guy that replicates her father.
Yes.
For the most part. Yeah, so there's instances where, but for the most part, if her father was there and had an impact in her life, she's gonna look at a boy to marry that resembles her father. I mean, you stay in a relationship for those reasons. I mean, some people feel like, I don't want no other nigga raising my kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Some women be like, nigga, you ain't having no bitch around my kids. So, it's different reasons. It's not just a physical reason. Maybe you and that person can't be in a relationship, but y'all got a strong friendship. Like you said, I'm gonna piggyback off of that.
No, but still in the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
If you can't be friends with your significant other, something wrong. You know, that's just my opinion of it. Something wrong. You shouldn't. I read something earlier. It said a woman's supposed to be a man's peace. He's out that door. He going to war with the world. She have to come in the house and go to war with you too.
Okay, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're fighting for your relationship, you should have time in your relationship. So you don't fall out of love. And sometimes people stay in relationships because they remember how their relationship used to be.
Yeah.
They're still living in yesterday. They're not facing today.
Right.
That's not good. Because in the process of that, you tend to lose yourself.
Right. Some people do stay for the potential they see, for the hope that they have.
I hope he goes back or she goes back to how he used to be.
Yeah. Or things go back the way they used to be.
Yeah.
And they, I was listening to, I don't know what podcast that was, but.
Our competition?
Yeah. And they were saying how sometimes it's just, it's starting over, but it's a new normal. And I never really heard that before. Where
that's sad.
I mean,
that's sad. Starting over is a new normal.
Not the fact that you're starting over is a new normal. No. But starting over, it doesn't look the same as it did before. You understand? So there's a new normal now. Like what used to be normal before, that love that's gone. You know what I mean? After there's infidelity or some serious hurt, you know what I mean, or whatever has happened in your relationship, you both choose to stay for whatever reason, and then it becomes a starting point of something else, of something new, but it becomes a normal. It may not look the same, it may not be the same, but it is new, and you both are with it.
I remember when grandparents, great grandparents, whatever the case is, were together 40, 50 years, 60 years. Ladies, I'm about to school you on something, period. They will, nowadays, we want to go buy the Victoria's Secret and all this sexy lingerie. And wonder why hubby ain't coming home or hubby ain't paying the bill like he used to. Whereas our grandparents and great grandparents, our grandmother wore them long ass robes that came down their ankles.
Right.
Had some slippers on, walking, barely picking up their feet. But grandpa came home every night and he paid all the bills. Ladies, go get y'all one of them long ass granny robes. Your man to stay home and pay the bills.
Ain't they called moo-moos?
Yeah, there you go. We'll get you some moo-moos. You having a problem with your man staying home? He out in the streets too much? Get you some moo-moos. Catch a throwback for him. He'll stay home.
Cotton drawers.
Word up. Get some curls. You know what I mean? Y'all be alright.
Okay.
I remember my grandma used to wake up every morning, cook breakfast before she went to work. And then back when she'd make a homemade fritters, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage. Coffee was in the coffee pot brewing like. My grandmother went to town. Then got dressed and went to work.
Well, I can honestly say that I personally have never seen a relationship like that. Except Stephen, the Hanfords. God bless them. I love them folks, the Hanfords. Stephen Sean, mom and dad. That's probably the only couple I've ever seen from, till death did them part. You know what I mean? Me personally, seeing that,
my grandparents, my father's parents, God bless their souls. I met them when I was like 19. But they were together 60 years. My grandmother passed
60?
60. They were married 60 years. They were in their 80s when they passed away.
Wow, okay.
I'm sure it was times Pop was like, woman, you could drive me crazy. And I'm sure my grandma had times she like, nigga, I kill you. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But they made it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad that I didn't meet them till like right before they passed. I met my grandparents and then like 5 years later my grandmother died. My grandfather died like maybe 3 years after that, 5 at the most.
Okay.
I mean, so it's like that was the example I had of long-term marriages and
right.
making it work and all that. That's the example I had.
Right.
My maternal grandmother and grandfather, oh boy, totally different story. They were married the entire time, but they weren't together.
Okay.
They was out doing their thing. So it's like, can you fall in love? Can you stay in a relationship if you no longer love your partner? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
You know what? I think that answer is going to vary, of course, from person to person and from generation to generation.
I'm asking individual per people. Like,
right.
You can do it, but do you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I told you to read the people say, let's talk about the downside of saying.
Ooh.
You may come to regret being with that person.
Yes.
You may start to have animosity because you're missing out on possible happiness elsewhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You lose whatever love you did have for them.
Eternal animosity.
Yeah, whatever love was is gone, and that's sad. I think that's a real tragic part of it, because if you would have left earlier, y'all probably could have been cool, cordial, by raising kids together, excellent co-parent. But
if it was something over with, y'all could fix that and become say friends. But if y'all break up, like drag on, lasting a while, nah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
And one partner's trying to get you to break up with them, and that whole dragging out. This is
because they gonna get cold after a while. If they don't love you anymore, they're gonna get cold. They're gonna avoid you. They don't want you to touch them.
Yep.
They don't want to really talk to you. They want to be. They're gonna try to do whatever they can to avoid being around you. Sometimes they're gonna do it to a way where you don't notice it. Sometimes they just bleeding with it, like, I'm going out.
Right.
Where you going? I want to go with some friends. Or with a friend.
Or see a man about a dog.
Yeah. And that man got you in doggy style. So it's like, it's up to you if you want to stay, if you want to leave. If your partner doesn't love you anymore, let them leave.
Yeah.
Let them leave. Don't. And if you don't love someone anymore, let them leave, or you leave them, because you don't want to torture that person and torture their heart. That can become dangerous.
Yes.
That can become dangerous. Somebody loves you unconditionally, and you playing games and not mess around and end up on a shish kebab somewhere.
Yep.
You might have a crazy boyfriend who will tell you, you want to leave, you can leave anytime you want to. I got a pound box for you. And I said as a joke, I said it to my girl one time, you can leave, pound box.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, she want to leave, I ain't gonna fight it. Like, I love her, but if she done and she want to move on, I gotta let her.
Right. You should never make anybody stay with you. Once they want to leave, deuces.
Ordered the peace sign, didn't say assalamu alaikum.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I forget who said that, but it's the truth. But, once again, disclaimer, we're not talking about us or current situations or relationships that we're in. None of that. We're just talking in general.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here talking from a man's point of view. Ladies, please don't get offended by nothing we say. It's all in good fun for the most part. We're not trying to be cruel. We love y'all. Whether for y'all, there wasn't any man be on this planet. Let's be honest. First kid Adam and Eve had was sons. So men owe it to the women, because y'all the reason we here. With that being said, stop putting us with some bullshit. Stop that. It's not polite.
Stop it. Get help.
Or seek counseling. Men do it too.
Yeah, they do. Oh, do we? What?
It ain't weak because you're not weak because you ask for help.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It's a sign of strength when you know you need assistance or something. Whatever that something is.
I agree. That being said,
speak on it.
No, that's about what I have for that subject tonight.
Blocker. Hey, listen, y'all. Y'all gotta help us out here. Y'all gotta get down with this inbox. Check out the page and text messages 908-588-1457. TYLEEK.mattersoftheheart@gmail.com. Once again, TYLEEK.mattersoftheheart @gmail.com. Drop us a line. Let us know how your thoughts and feelings are. Comments. We'll read them on the air. If you got an idea for a topic, drop it. We'll check it out. If it's something real good, trust me, we'll take it to there. We do research on whatever topic we pull up. We don't just come off the top of the head. We're educated men. College student, education, all that. He's a math major, so you know he's smart. He was a math major, so you know he's smart. Who the hell made this math?
People who love math.
And what are you doing with it?
Truck driving.
Getting that paper.
Hey.
Listen, that's episode, 6 in the books. Like always, it's been a pleasure. I don't want to offend nobody, so I'm going to say God loves you. And so do we. Peace.